Oh, I still need to go here. At least we've been making some progress today, grinding. Of course, not like the best. I just feel like it's not enough money grinding. Feel like I'm not grinding enough. Not grinding enough. But of course we've been like making small progress here and there. So it's not completely... It's like never, regardless what we will do, we're still gonna have a progress. That's the beauty. Did I change the crystals? Yeah. Try to remember if I change the crystals back from Olun's solo grinding. Because mostly, at least here, the monsters are... It's better to have the critical attack rather than the back attack. I think. But sometimes these enemies, if you really don't attack from the back, they're just going to be like attacking you straight ahead. You go behind them, they instantly turn. It's the English, right? It's completely understandable. It's all about confidence. Speaking English is a lot about the confidence, or more like how used to you're speaking about it. Like. Really have to dig deep in the memory frame. Oh, right. Yeah, actually, we kind of got it into like reggae music now. It's kind of like now, I don't know, like these beats, I just got, it's like a massive like playlist. It's just lo-fi beats and all that, synthwave beats. So we're getting like all kind of from side to side in this, in couple hours, every hour or two it changes. So it's the solid. So yeah, actually I lost. Sorry, I was listening to Discord. I need to add the HUD. So if people are wondering, like, if I get quiet, it means that usually the Discord is full of talking. Then it means it's time to grind. Okay. Yeah, just a reminder for everybody, always, anything you work on your computer, always save it as many times as possible. I think like that is a thing that I realized whenever I've been playing. I have played so many games that, you know, before the time that autosave is happening every 2 minutes. So you have to do the quick save all the time. So I come from that generation that quick save was, if you didn't remember to do the quick save or save, you screwed. And that's why every time I do anything with the Word, Excel, documents, any documents, I have become master of saving it all the time. It's like it's like a, can you say like ODC, OCD, or for saving? Like you're constantly pressing Control S, Control S, Control S, Control S. Every change you do, Control S, Control S. Before all these, because nowadays the issue is also like a lot of these, like even in our company, if you're not using a file that is in your computer, if it's like in a shared doc or the Dropbox, everything is auto-saved always. Everything is always auto-saved. That's crazy. And it's actually very annoying, because if you accidentally press a letter, it will auto-save it, and then it will say you are the one who made the last change to the file. And then if somebody wants to come and ask, you know, like they're looking into it and they see like, oh, you just changed it like last week. And then they come and ask, what did you change? You know, because it says it saved the file. Did you change something? So we know that like there's some latest update. And like we are like, okay, I don't know. So it's really, really not such a good thing. So there's, I definitely prefer the one that you save it yourself, rather than it's auto-saving all the time. The auto-save feature is just horrendous sometimes. It's too frequent. Like there's no like suffering in like games you play now. It's like all the single player games you play, the autosave is like almost after every action scene or before the action scene there's autosave. And if you die, you just start completely at the beginning of the whole event. And then you're like, it's too easy. Where is the times that you really had to suffer? If you fail to save right place, you just screw up completely. Because it just become too easy in a gaming world. Okay. I think I'm off the buff, but I cleared out this so fast that not all of them are spawned, so I need to go a little bit, need to go one round here. Need to go for one round over here. Fire! I don't know why that is popping in my head. I really don't know. Really don't know. Sometimes, you know, you get those weird reminders. Dun, dun. Hey, there was something I was supposed to say. What I was supposed to say? Supposed to say something. No, I was supposed to check. Sorry, I need to check my phone again. I'm just chatting a little bit with my wife before she sleeps. Okay, I don't know where that guy it just spawned next to me. Just spawned. You gotta pump it up, pump it up. Actually, it's because I haven't played the Palworld game so much, so I kind of like eager to start going already to play it. But we need to we're still waiting one person to join us so we can go. Oh yeah, actually now I remember what I was supposed to do. Let me actually clear out this route. I need to add try to add the Discord hut on the game. Oh. Okay, so Discord hot. Let me try to fix it. But hey, actually, today has been solid. 5 hours. We've been going for 5 hours now, and still think a couple more hours at least. So it's all right. It's all right. Could be more. Maybe tomorrow we pull a little bit longer. Maybe. Maybelline. Maybe we'll see. Can you imagine? It's almost 1 month away from Christmas. And then another year is over. New beginning. New beginning. Very soon. People, are you ready for healthier lifestyle? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to January. 1st of January. New Year's resolutions. I really wonder who came up with the whole idea of the New Year's resolution. Because if you be honest, it's like a complete scam. The whole concept also like no alcohols January. Like January, no alcohol at all. It's like also like what is the point on that? Why don't you just stop drinking completely? Really? Like, what difference does it really make for 1 month not to be drinking? Okay, now I see the unique effect on the Afuaru. That is the event. It's like this kind of like a red glow around it. Dark red, brown glow. So at least it's now easier to point like where if you would be on Olun, we can easily see it now which one it is. Because the normal one is more flashier, colorful, like purple kind of glow. So clearly difference there. So at least that's where it is gonna go. Okay, that's 70,000 trash items in 4 hours or so. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, honestly, but just something chill. So could I do that 700 gear score in 3 weeks? I wonder. I want to see the video. What's happening on it? So maybe it's not 0 to 100. I mean 0 to 700 gear score. I don't know. It would be interesting to see though. I'm definitely gonna check it out. It was like this lady who's I think like biggest Black Desert streamer right now there. Once she had like 800 people watching her, so yeah, she's definitely the proper grinder. Because now, even now, she was like, when did I check? Like 1 hour ago, and she was already 10 hours in. So 10 hours in on the grind. I mean the stream, and of course grinding all the time, doing something, not just changing games midway and doing stuff like that. So that's really I have to say, like really proper stuff going on. And not the meta, and she's also not meta streaming. If you know what I mean. I mean, if you know, you know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's just a regular one, a regular streamer, not a meta streamer. Streamer boy or girl, streamer. And I have to be always so careful about saying boy and girl. You know, it's simple in Finnish. In Finnish, it's simple because there's no difference in between saying boy and girl. Because every meaning is just the same, just a person. That's why we don't need to. We kind of like so stress free. We don't need to start going with the craziness. Just say, and you don't need to be worried. Which one it is now? Did I say it wrong? Am I now politically correct, incorrect? I don't know. Did I hurt somebody's feeling accidentally doing something wrong? Man, it's too much hassle. I think it's like idle people creating extra work. That's what it is. Like, you know, if you're too busy, if you're very busy with a lot of stuff in your life, you don't have time to start complicating things more than they are. I think like most of the time it's just very privileged people creating issues that is not an issue really. That's why Karens are there. Karens are usually, actually now that I broke the code, the reason why Karens exist, because their life are too boring. So they need to find something to complicate. Complicate their lives in some form. Just to get something out of their life. Yeah, that's actually the real reason behind everything. Oh, you cannot say that. No. No, usually this idleness is always that creates issues. Like, look, like most of these people who are trolling or doing like, what is it? Not memes, but you know, like just trolling on Reddit and, you know, creating all kind of, you know, lies, fake stuff and everything. It's just to create chaos. And trust me, most of the people who do that, they have nothing else to do. They are very idle. Idleness is definitely like one of the worst poison somebody can have. It's very, very poisonous for everybody's mind, even their own mind. Probably like very idle people, they are suffering. They actually might be suffering the most out of everybody because, you know, they are quite uncertain what do they do with life. So, and it's tough. I also been in a point of idleness. There has been points in my life that I don't like, oh man, I am just very idle, not knowing where I'm going. I'm very lost. And yeah, it took me a while, I think like half a year or something almost. I was in that kind of a mode. Like very idle, didn't know what to do. I just went to parties here and there and just kind of attended the school, kind of did this and that. And then I was like, oh man, things are not going alright. Because like, actually, I did like my biggest life-changing event. I did at the nightclub. Like, okay, not like biggest life-changing event, but like where my life was going forward. Because like I was in a nightclub and I decided there on that spot I was just there sitting a little bit quiet all by myself, and then it just hit me like, what am I doing? Like I'm not even going to graduate from the degree I was studying. I also thought like, actually I'm not even enjoying this thing I'm studying. And then the fact of the, you know, like it was going to be like my biggest chance of employment was Nokia, which was falling down in 2010. So 2009. So that was the point. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna quit this school. I'm gonna apply for something else. And that same moment, I just sent. I think it was like very late in the night. I sent my mom a message and say like, you know, things are not going the way I want. I think I'm going to take like a break from school, rethink what I'm going to study, and maybe try to work while I, you know, find a place to study. And I think like my mom sent 7 a.m. in the morning message that, okay, you can just come home and, you know, work something here. And that's it. Basically, the next week I already moved back home. And it was like December. It was like early December. Like, I think like school year, it was kind of like finished up and everything. That's why I was going nightclub. It was during the week, I think. Something like that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, so I decided there at the nightclub, like, okay, you know what? Things are not going to go the way I wanted it to be, and I'm not happy where it is. And yeah, 3 a.m., drunk as hell, decided, like, hey, I'm done with this electronic engineering degree. I'm gonna apply something else next year. I mean, actually, January was coming, so I had like a couple months, I mean, like a month time. Yeah, like 1 month I had time to figure out what I wanted to study, apply. So yeah, and then applied, and then I got in logistics engineering. Kind of like wanted to go for maybe construction engineering, but my uncle kind of discourages me to not to go in the construction business because it's it can be quite brutal, a lot of and stressful, and it's not usually worth of the money kind of thing unless you make your own company. But even your own company, there's a lot of risks there that it's not worth it to go for it. And then he discourages me enough, and I didn't go the construction engineering degree. Instead, I went to logistics, which I continued, and you know, now I'm where I am. So if I didn't get right kind of a drunk that I was, because I think I was like that level of drunkenness that I knew exactly that I could think with my own head, like, and I remembered everything. And I was like, but I was very close to reaching the point that I started having like blackouts during the night. I was reaching like, it was that sweet point, you know. I was like very nicely drunk and remembered everything. And then I just made a decision there at the counter, like, you know what? At that point, I actually went to say a couple of my friends, like, you know what? I need to go home. I need to just, you know, I'm done with this school. I need to take a break. Just there. And the best was that I sent my mom a message in the morning, and she just said, okay, just come home. Just come home and, you know, work here. Better to work here and rather than there at the city. And that's what I did. I went home. Helped with the things in the house. Worked and did stuff. Yeah, best decisions ever. Like, I mean, like at least like life-changing decisions. Because if I didn't do that, I think I would, because I would not have never graduated. I don't even know when I would have graduated, and when would I be out of the student life. I would have, like, when would I be in the situation that I will be like a full-time working and maybe having family and all that, you know, all these things you cannot see. It was very hard to see happen, but now things just happen. So it was very good indeed. Oh, it cancelled the spin? Interesting to know you can cancel it. That one I didn't know. But yeah. But I'm actually, if I really like think about it, like how my life has been, I actually have a lot of different kind of experiences, a lot of up and downs, lots of up and downs in life, which has definitely shaped me in a certain way. So it's actually it's important to have also like a lot of disappointments in life, like in a way that, you know, you didn't get exactly what you wanted. You know, like you had maybe dreams to do something else and stuff like that, but it just didn't happen. Because I mean, overall, I did apply to be you know, like a developer, like a software developer. I did apply on that, but my degrees were not. I mean, my grades were not good enough, so I could not get in. So, and I thought with electronic engineering I could get in the same field in a way, but it was actually kind of like slightly misguided, you know. It was kind of like, it was like very much in a mess, the school, because they were saying like, oh, you can do the same thing, you can do software development and stuff like that too, but mostly we are focusing more on the hardware than the software. But yeah, it was like a really, I mean, it took me to really fully understand it, like on my second school year, like midway of my second school year, that actually it's not even close to the same. Because I started to hear like some of my friends who were studying at the software site, and then they were like, oh, talking about what they're doing and stuff like that. I was like, man, that's completely what I wanted, but I didn't, they lied to me in a way. Or it's like not lying, but I misunderstood what they said meant stuff. So, but of course, it was issue was that the electronic engineering school, the teacher was all the teachers were very unique and people in their own mind, people of their own world. So they really like explain things very weirdly on their own way. Like there were people like they're too smart to be teachers. Because honestly speaking, if a person is too smart to be teacher, it means that they should be doing something else than teaching. Because like, let's say Elon Musk. Imagine Elon Musk trying to be a teacher. The halfway of him explaining to you how to do something, he started to mumble himself like, actually, I could improve something. You know, if you have seen the interview where the interviewer is giving him a challenge in the mind, you know, like, what if you do it like this way? Then he starts like, really thinking like, yeah, we could do it, like a little bit talking, like a little bit inside of his head. So that's like the issue. If somebody is too smart in the field, they really cannot be a good teachers. They can't be. What? Hello? Yeah, it's usually the streaming. So if I'm muted for long periods of time, if I accidentally didn't forget it, it's either that I'm streaming and you know, so I'm not mumbling all kind of nonsense here. So yeah, so too smart of a person cannot be a good teacher. Yeah, that's it would be a little bit more heads up, like, oh, by the way, everything you say is going to be in the stream. So, if yeah, exactly, exactly. So no worries on that. But anyway, nowadays talking about such things is fine, you know. It's as long as you don't say them in the direct meaning, you know. You don't say the slurs and all that kind of stuff. I think then it's like no issue. Just saying to like, okay, somebody, you know, somebody's racist. There's nothing wrong with nowadays in that one. Big streamers, they're stretching the line very much nowadays, which is weird. And now that, especially that all glory, like that. Okay, let's not go there. But then Mr. Trump won. People are going another level now. So it's just a messed up world, messed up and double standard world. Me? Yeah, I have some Bitcoin. I have some Bitcoins, yeah, but of course not the same amount I used to have, so which is very sad. But yeah, I have like some, not like that much. Because okay, the thing is like, yeah, even though they speak like the Bitcoin value will be going like 100, easily like over 100,000 or even 200,000, but the fact is that okay, you bought it with value of 60,000. Okay, with a good luck, you're going to double it only. Yeah, so basically, for you to really, at this point, to make really good money with the Bitcoin means that you really have to have a lot of them, invest a lot of money, that you would really see the difference. So that's like the issue. Like, people always forget that, honestly, you're not going to be able to make good money on anymore with the Bitcoins unless you really buy the dips and sell the high points. Unless you're doing that multiple times during like a span of 10 years. Then it's a different story. But right now, yeah, you're not gonna really see in your bank account. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. For